Hello, hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So now I'm going to bring you up the update of the marigold seeds that I have planted about approximately 3 weeks ago. This is nearly day 21 to 25, I'm not sure, but it's definitely after week 3. So if you see, they have been growing beautifully, and all of them have true leaves, and they're also growing bunch of the next set of the leaves, so they're beautifully growing now. But the issue is, like, because they have been planted a little inside this rim, and they are the corner ones are getting little bit of shade, so the center ones are fine, but the corner ones have been growing little leggy. If you see, this one is for example more tall as compared to this one. I think it's just because they're not getting enough light, but they will still be doing good. So I decided that this is the right time to separate the seedlings and thin them and bring them back to these individual pots. Maybe I'll be potting one or two. I have these two sizes. This is small, and this one is little bit big, so maybe I'll pot one in this one and 2 to 3 in this one. And the idea here is just to provide them enough room, and we are going to fix this legginess that the seedlings have right now. So I will show you how we can fix the legginess. Like, as we pot them, we have to make sure that at least half of the stem is inside the soil, so that they are no more leggy, and also that stem will be converted into a root system instead of hanging up above the soil, and they might fall or droop towards the side. We don't want that. We need nice support for the stem and for the plant, so that it will have nice flowers, and it can bear the whole weight of the flowers when it blooms. And the soil, I have already filled this pot to half of its depth with the soil, and the soil that I'm using here is Miracle Grow potting mix. This is just for it has a picture, like, I suppose this is used only for flowering pots, like indoors or outdoors, as the picture or the bag says, like, it feeds up to 6 months. So these marigolds they will be blooming in a couple of not in just about 30 days, like in 1 month. They'll be blooming. That will be their first bloom, and they will continue to bloom throughout this summer, which will be for 2 months, and again in fall they will have a second bloom. As the packet says, it is supposed to feed it for until 6 months, meaning this whole summer and fall. By the time it's fall, they will finish blooming, and their life is pretty much done. After that, I think they will not have any more blooms. What we have to do is just separate some of the flowers and save the seeds for the next season. So I'm not going to try using any fertilizer for this time, just to see how much of flowers they will produce with this just with this soil, which is already mixed and blended with some sorts of fertilizers in it, so that in between I don't have to worry. Once I pot them, they're good to go, and I don't have to worry about constantly worry about fertilizing them or thinking that maybe they need some fertilizers. What I'll be doing up next, after potting these into these pots, will be I will just trim the tips of the leaves as they grow. Not at this stage. After a month, I will just start trimming the tips, just to promote more blooms, and to avoid this bushiness or leaf growth. We will convert all that energy from making leaves into making flowers. So that will be a future update, but as of now, I'll be just separating some of these seedlings. All of these have to go into actually their own pots now. This pot will not be good for them. If you see, they'll continue to grow leggy, so all of them needs to go into their pots. I mean, have to be repotted. But I will just show you a couple of plants, just to give an idea of how I'm going to repot this. With marigold, what I have heard is that they're pretty much resilient plants, and it's hard to kill. Even if even the seedlings, they will survive well, and it's very hard to kill them. So though they told me to separate them a week before, I was not sure, because I'm doing this for first time. So if you see, they have good roots inside the soil. I plugged it, so this small one, I was able to pluck it entirely with the soil. So now what I'll be doing is, okay, now this came out of the soil, but I think it's fine. So let me just put this over here. And now what, but it still really have roots, so it's fine. So the idea here is from half of the length. So the leaves has to be as close to the pot as possible. For example, if this is the soil, the root, this stem will be going into the soil till here, and only this part will stay above the soil, and whole this part will be going into the soil, and this whole part will be transforming into a root system. And this plant has nice support, and it will stand up you know, right above the top of the soil. That is the idea. Let me do that. Okay, so I'll just keep this side for a little while, and just making a hole in the center of the pot, just to make sure that this has nice space to go into it. And then I'll just carefully, without damaging the stem, I'm going to drop it into the soil. Okay, it's done. So now we have put it in the soil, and this part needs to be filled up with more soil. So let me do that. I'll be throwing a little bit of soil here and there because I'm going to clean it up after everything is done. I don't mind if the floor is a little bit messy because this is a wooden flooring. And yeah, I'm just growing these plants indoors because I do not have a balcony or a garden outside. I like to have some flowers in home, because buying flowers outside directly like a bouquet, or buying a, you know, completely bloomed marigold plant itself is also expensive. I just started these seedlings with just 25 cents, all of these. So this is a really nice way to have flowers. And I'm also, the whole point is like I'm interested more in this gardening, so I'm gaining some experience, I'm learning, and at the end of the day I'm happy that I have grown my own flowers. Okay, it looks like the pot is almost full. But don't worry if it is little bit above the rim, the soil, because when we water, the soil will just flatten a little bit. So if you feel that the soil is little bit out of the rim or pot, it's fine. Okay, now if you see, the plant is far more better than what we saw a little before. Like earlier, let me show you this one. So earlier only till this part was in soil and this whole part was outside, but now just this part is outside the soil, and now this will have nice support. And I will water this, and if there is any space to fill soil, I will again go ahead and fill it just to give it more support. So this is how I'm reporting. I'll be doing this for all of these as well. And while I'm separating, what I'm doing is I'm just using my hand, so I'm not using any tool. So because the root systems are delicate, I don't want to damage them. Let me show you how I'm doing it. So I'm just using my fingers to, you know, wherever there is a gap, from not just where the plant is but little towards the sides, I am just trying to push the soil without touching it root system at all, so that it comes out with the soil. The roots are now nicely entangled in this bit of soil, and this whole bit, if you see, there is a root here, there are roots here, so the whole roots have come, and this part will be going into another pot until this depth, I would say. And moreover, I am using actually these plants are not actually of just one color. Let me show you. They're of I will be having a mix of all these colors. So orange, it's little bit of this dark maroonish orange, and this yellow color. So all these colors, I don't know which of them is which color at this point. Maybe until they bloom, I will not be knowing. So I have to randomly just pick some pots and just bring them in back into their own pots right now. That's it. So this is how I'll be doing all of this, and I'll come up with an update when it's time for me to just trim the tips of the stems to promote blooms. Thank you for watching my video.